In today's video, we talk about breaking news on eBay that actually broke a few days ago, but never mind that. Cue the intro. Hi folks, welcome to the channel. I'm your host Andrew. I'm a part-time eBay and Amazon reseller, which means that I buy stuff in a variety of different locations, whether it be charity shops, car boot sales, retail stores, wholesale, and I sell it on eBay and Amazon for a profit 99% of the time, occasional loss. Anyway, I thought I would share what to me is some exciting news in eBay land, a feature that I've been wanting for a long time. And eBay have actually implemented, which is amazing, and I'm grateful for. So I think for further details of this, we'll pass to Future Andrew, who will do a screen share. So let's hand over to Future Andrew. Thank you, past Andrew, for the handover there. So here we are, eBay homepage. Now, there is a new feature on eBay. It's actually on the app, but I'm going to show you the details of it on the desktop because I don't know how to screen record from my phone. But anyway, if you go to, this is something that's for business sellers with shop subscription only, but it's definitely a benefit to having a shop subscription and being a business seller, and probably one of the best benefits actually. And if you click on My eBay and go to Selling, it should bring you to your Seller Hub, and on here you can see a Research tab where you can get sourcing insights, product research, etc. That Research tab, we'll just click on Product Research, is actually provided by a company called Terapeak that I believe eBay acquired a while ago. And what you can do here is you can type in items, say iPhone 12, and you can see how those items have sold over the last 3 years. Now this is a particularly useful feature for resellers. I'm probably need to be more specific than iPhone 12 actually, because which you can do, you can select categories, etc. But this is a really useful feature for resellers where you're picking up sort of fairly rare items that might not have sold on eBay in the last 3 months. You can have a look using this product research feature to see if one's been listed and sold on eBay in the last 3 years, and that can help you with setting your price. If you want to go further back or check other sites, then you do need to use WorthPoint, but WorthPoint costs a lot of money to use, and this is included as part of your shop subscription, so it's definitely a great benefit. But it's only ever been available on the desktop until now. So if we go to our overview, a section that I would advise everybody to have a look at on their Seller Hub, and check for updates on daily. It's just down here at the bottom of mine. Might be a bit different on yours depending on how you have your Seller Hub laid out. I just have the standard default, but other people, you can pick and choose these widgets that appear, so yours might be slightly different. But there should be a widget for selling announcements. Well, this is a really important widget because this is what eBay use to communicate to the sellers, to say what changes are coming up and how they impact them. And it's particularly useful for business sellers because it does contain a lot of useful information that is purely relevant to business sellers. And there's an announcement here on the 7th of May, this video was recorded on the 10th of May, so 3 days ago, that Product Research, formerly Terapeak, is now on mobile. So that ability to be able to look up solds over 3 years, you can now do while you're out in the field sourcing. And I've tried it out and it does work, although there are a couple of issues which I'll come to. So just looking at this announcement, you can read it yourself, but basically it's saying that you can research and list items on the go with 3 years of eBay sold items data in the palm of your hand. It actually appears on your eBay app now. This is on iOS. I understand that it hasn't yet reached Android, but it is due in the next eBay app release for Android. But if you open your eBay app, go to your home page and scroll down, it's basically the first page that opens when you open your eBay app. There's now a new section that says Product Research. You can click on there, there's an option that says Get Started, and then you can type in a product name for it to search. It's not quite as good yet, there may be future developments to it, as the product research tool that you get on your eBay Seller Hub, because it does not allow you to filter on condition. So you'll get some results that will come up that will be for brand new sealed items, and some that will come up for used, and you can't necessarily, unless somebody's put it in the title, tell whether it was new or a used item that's sold. But it gives you a bit more data than you had before. So for me, I find it great, and like I say, I've been testing it out on stuff. I haven't actually been outsourcing, but I've been testing it on stuff that I've got in the house. It does work well. You can filter by category as well. So like for that iPhone 12, for example, if I type that in, that would bring up loads of mobile phone accessories. But with this, you could categorize it to say you actually, want a mobile phone to come up. So yeah, you can also search using keywords, UPCs, MPN or ISBNs. So basically you could put like an EAN or whatever. What I couldn't see is that I couldn't see the ability to scan an EAN or a barcode or an ISBN into it. That would be a really helpful feature. I couldn't see that in there. Please tell me if I got that wrong. I was finding I had to type stuff in. You can remove results, you can sort results by what matters most to you, so highest price, date sold, etc., postage costs. There's a sell similar ability. It's the same as the main Terapeak in that if an item is sold more than 90 days ago, you're probably not going to be able to click on that listing and access the details of it. So don't get too excited about that. But the key points are, how much did it sell for, what was the postage charge on it, because I'll give you total value of the item. Like I say, it's not there yet on Android, although it says in the announcement it is. People have tested this yesterday, and at the time of recording, it hasn't appeared on people's Android apps. But it is there on the iPhone app, and I'm sure it will be imminently on the Android app as well. So yeah, a really useful feature, I think. Let's pass the future, Andrew, to sum up. Thank you, future Andrew. It's future Andrew here. So yeah, I think that's a really useful and beneficial addition to the app that eBay have made there. So I'm quite grateful for that. It is only available to business sellers who have got a shop subscription, which I think is quite right, really, because the whole intention of Terapeak as a whole has always been to support businesses with doing product research. If you're a wolf in sheep, if you're a private seller looking to sell your own stuff, it probably would be a useful feature to have, but it's not a cheap feature for eBay to maintain. So I think given the amount of money that they don't make anymore from private sellers, they've probably taken that decision to give it to the more sort of lucrative revenue stream, as it were, to keep them on board. So probably a little bit of politics behind that release, given the recent feedback that eBay have had from their business sellers about some of their decisions on making clothing listing free for private sellers, for example. But I'm going to take it. I'm happy with that. A couple of improvements I would suggest to eBay, as I mentioned, would be the ability to sort by item condition and filter by item condition, so that I could disclude anything that was new if I was looking at second-hand items, and vice versa. If I was looking at just brand new, I could choose to disregard anything that wasn't brand new. I may not always, because the item you've got may not have been sold on eBay new before, but may have been sold on used. And at least if you get a used price coming up, you can try and double that to get the new price. It's a rule of thumb, it doesn't always work, but yeah. Excuse me, coughing just like as well, I'm still quite ill at the minute. But yeah, overall a useful addition. I would add a barcode scanner to it as well. Hopefully these are things that will appear in the future, but if there's an opportunity to provide eBay feedback on it, like they have an eBay Open, they do their eBay road shows, then I would advise taking that opportunity to give eBay the feedback about how it could be further improved. But a useful feature. Anyway, if you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much. I like to see random comments on the videos, just to show that people are actually watching them. So comment the word Dove down below. I'm actually currently looking at some Dove cream that I'm selling on Amazon, or will be when I ship it in. And that will let me know that people are watching and encourage me to make further content. And don't forget to hit that like button on your way out as well. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.